Welcome to the next instalment of our Simpson Desert trip. And in this episode, we've got some bush mechanics to share with you too.
It's working. Well done. Woohoo. Okay, so what do we need to do to make it bulletproof? You know what? Give the keys to someone else.
So
I went to the danger zone.
Danger zone. We've urgently got to get the fire going because Brian's got a chicken roast to put on. We've got the chicken defrosting on the intercooler on the Lux. It's quite late today. This is our latest entry into a camp. We've got a bag of Drew's hardwood coming in one of the next vehicles, the trailer vehicles.
It's time to reveal that Drew and his family's firewood wins. The bring your own firewood competition we had, you just can't beat real wood for light and heat. And back home, Tommy and Hugo's firewood business is called Woodhouse Wood. And not only do they deliver, but the boys stack it in the buyers' houses. That's gold.
All right, everyone, we are in all sorts. Have a look at that plug. I've just gone into the fridge. There's no power. We are doomed.
Gonna be a busy night with repairs after this delicious dinner.
Now we're officially out of water. That's empty. Okay, so I have established that there is feeding power from the plug to the Engel. Therefore, we have not destroyed anything from the battery to this Anderson plug end, but it's a matter of getting power now into the Engel. So we got 2 more days in the desert. We got a lot of food. We got milk, vegetables, dire straits. Drama, totally drama. This is like our livelihood here. What are you doing, you goober? No! Oh my goodness! I nearly had it fixed.
it's all right. Look,
Oh.
we're just going to put some connectors on.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
The one that I established was power is white, yes, and so is the other one. And
The chippy's got a multimeter, and I didn't even bring one.
yeah, I got a multimeter, but look, I had to hack together an end because it fell off on the trip too. the pointy bit's gone. So the thing was, there's the 200 in distress, no diesel. They offered to give me fridge space for 20 litres of diesel. Look, we're a team. We're all going to get out of here together. They will run out of diesel before Big Red. Guaranteed. Don't tow a trailer to the Simpson, they say.
They do, don't they?
Don't they?
All the advice is don't
Well-
do it. That said, they haven't struggled so far.
No, they haven't struggled at all.
except for fuel consumption,
Yes.
which has been,
Comfort and speed.
yes.
There was only one wire in that harness. There was only
there's two. There's white and black.
yeah, but it splits. It
Yeah,
splits here.
It must split somewhere in there. But there's 12 volts on both of those pins because Engel.
Let's check it first, because we might be cutting it back off.
Oh,
Rubbish.
confidence. Where's your confidence?
Did I even get a
Have
beer?
I ever steered you wrong?
Never.
The time is coming, right?
Well, I could give up 20 litres of diesel for fridge space.
The Engel engineers.
All right, Jacob. Fingers crossed.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you touch the two of them,
Legs. Well, those two can touch. It's all right.
okay.
All right. Do we want to try it off camera first?
Let's do it. Let's do it live. What have we got to lose? Have we got a fire extinguisher handy? All right, so we've got power here. Let's go up. It's working. Well done. Woohoo. Okay, so what do we need to do to make it bulletproof? You know what? Give the keys to someone else.
So I'm going to cut your brand new cover here.
And you're going to put a zip
Cable
tie.
tie. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got plenty of them, look. Because they fell out of the back of the ute too. How good's the desert?
Mad hacks.
Once again, MacGyver, bush mechanics, what do you call it?
That actually works better than what was there before because it doesn't stick out.
Yeah, that's right. That's the low profile look. So you Engel engineers, if you consider the protrusion of that versus the low profile look, I mean, I know what I'd choose now. Oh, look at this. He's a fisherman, look. Yeah, he's a fisherman.
You know this hack?
Yeah, you've criticised me in YouTube videos of how to...
No sharp edge.
Oh! Look! He got me!
No, if you put
Yeah.
one blade on the back of it there and
Yeah.
wipe it off,
Yeah.
no
'Cause
sharp
I've
edge.
seen you say it on YouTube, but you've never showed me.
There you go.
I think you need to report back to the 200.
Why's that?
No.
Yeah, let's tell them we give him some diesel. And then give him some cooking oil. So that was proper cold last night. We've got ice on top of the swags. You can just see it glistening. And we're wet inside. So we've got to sort that out before we roll on. A stunning morning again. Group's got the fire going. So doing the waters for the day, and this one we ran out of water last night. This is the 60 odd litre Poeppel container. And we've got enough hose to fill that one up so that we're not in here all day long. But we are full. Okay, so that'll last us till we get out for sure. So we've tried all ways to dry them. Now we'll let the sun do a little bit of work for us. Can't roll them up wet. We've got to sleep in them again tonight. Morning checks. Oil's still good. And surprisingly, the factory snorkel is pretty much holding out the dust. So if you remember many episodes back, we Sikaflexed all the joins and made it watertight. So in a convoy of 5, a lot of dust, and you can see it's doing its job. Oh, the Penrite gear's coming out. Oh, Penrite. Check out that awesome looking airbox on Evans 300. But unfortunately, it's using a little bit of oil, this motor. And because Shell's got one, and I know that it's the same oil that the 1GD takes, and I've got some spare, I think we put in nearly half a litre. Look at all that condensation. There's no oil, it's all water.
How are we getting water in there?
It's condensation, it's normal.
Oh,
And the can's new, right? So look at it all. There's tons of it. No, it's got oil in it. It's good seeing that, because that would normally be going back in very hot and blocking everything up. I believe that we have a few fears today. What are the fears? Let's see the range on yours is like.
Yeah,
so
heaps
that'd only
tighter.
be 100 mil. Oh, this is what makes the power. So it's custom?
Yep.
And they run fans on it?
Yep.
But the factory one doesn't?
Yeah, and I run it all the time too. which
Yeah,
is
okay.
weird. Actually, that airbox looks pretty good. I thought that might get all... Like, I thought we might even be,
Yeah.
sort of blasting them off during the mid-trip, but...
So even to
doesn't
get to yours, you got to undo all these.
Yeah.
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 Elements.
Yeah, but it's that's nice because I can service it here in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Like I've got the cleaner and I've got the oil.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to check the can on 200, but this can's been in here quite a while, right? Yeah. Hey, how come I don't get this kind of service? You just got put, the blanket got put down for him.
Up down there. Yeah,
Hey, where are the mechanic ferries for me?
we need to get some helpers lined up, Denny.
Nicholas, you got to take note. Worth having.
Yeah, they work.
They definitely work.
That's all soot that's not getting caught in your
Back in the
manifold.
EGR, yep. Morning ritual, get up, make coffee, get the fire going, have breakfast, and try and get grease in the rubbers. Each day we're looking and trying to get the squeak away, but you can clearly see the witness mark now of how flogged out that rubber is. So we're just going to have to put up with that noise till we get home, I'm guessing. Trailers are moving on ahead of us. We're heading down the Hay River today.
Such a good
Windscreen's so clean. Did you go to the car lovers? Moving on this morning, we're going to go up to Poeppel Corner, which is a 20 odd kilometre one-way diversion off the track, but we're here. I've been up there before, but the kids and Shell haven't. And have a look at this road from camp this morning. Travelling at about 75 kilometres an hour. So you witnessed the noise there at low speeds. The rubber bushes aren't liking it. But have a look here, sitting on the speed limit on this very badly corrugated road. The suspension is doing an amazing job. You can see the
Axles going up and down with the corrugations. But look at the tray. The tray's not moving. These rear leaf springs are amazing. Alright, it's happening to everyone. We're all breaking stuff or running out of stuff. Fuel light's on. We have to start putting jerry can fuel in. So with the light on, we know there's 20 litres left. So we know I'll get 100 Ks out of it. But it's just every time you look down and you've got fuel low and the light on, you don't like to see that. You got the end of the fuel in the tank, picking up any rubbish that might be in there. So we might do 50 Ks, and then I'll start hand picking out of the 3 jerry cans. Which one? The road's changed again, so we're now sort of going a lot slower with the bumps.
Doing it now is good because we are going to take a little bit longer at lunch, just sort of making some pasta, so we can shoot ahead and do that.
Oh no, we've got a car out of fuel.
Oh my gosh!
Spotter our way down there.
2 Ks from lunch, and he's out of fuel. They don't care. They want lunch.
They want their pies. Sarah's got a proper hangry one.
Okay, so
Oh, wow,
is it jerry cans?
No, we're not doing jerry cans. There's 2 58 litre Poeppel poly tanks.
Yep.
And we've plumbed them both directly into the main fuel line. So it does eventually drain out of here into the main
So you've
tank.
opened that tap now?
Open the tap.
And now it just gravity feeds
Gravity feeds.
to the 65 litre tank.
Yep. So we'll just open the bonnet and prime him up.
So what did you get out of that tank? What were your fuel figures?
A little over 500 Ks, and we've never put more than 60 in the main
Yeah,
tank,
okay,
so
that's
that's
awesome.
bang on 12 litres per 100
Awesome.
Ks.
So then you've got your factory filter in there?
And we put in a
Pre-filter.
pre-filter.
So which one do you prime? Oh, so the pre-filter doesn't have a primer?
Doesn't. No.
Oh, okay. Old school. Right, so it's very soft. You definitely had diesel. Oh, now she's nice and
Tightening
hard.
up.
All right, I kick her over. The lunch is 2 K away. What do you mean? Hey, how easy is it? This would have been an absolute mess in that rain that had people stuck down here. So these are the clay pans. So the 2 trailers are waiting. There's a section coming up.
Have you got Sarah out there?
No, I tried. We're down real low now, aren't we? But we've hit the clay pans, so we can't be too far from you. The car's telling us it's 17 degrees outside. That was a chip on my lap. Was that from today or yesterday? It's good. Desert life.
Definitely see the salt on top.
Yeah, it's sugar we need, right? I broke the sugar container. We got salt. So Brian's 15 minutes away, right? And we're in the lowest section of the desert here. We can't get radio contact. And we were doing like good speed. So we're just gonna make the arrow because it's 2 ways. That way's better. That's the way we need you to go. Hopefully we see you soon. You go that way, you're going the wrong way. I wonder why he's using so much fuel. Oh, the 300 sounds so good. Looks like this is the spot where we'll unhitch the trailers and head in Poeppel's Corner. Poeppel's Corner, 18 kilometres. Believe me when I say it, the 2 Land Cruiser wagons are loving not towing through the dunes here. Brian's found the sign because he's behind us. We've arrived at Poeppel's Corner. Another great feed on the run. Pretty good photo, that one.
What are we in right now?
What are we in right now? South Australia.
No,
Really?
really.
What are we in?
We're in Queensland.
Oh, yeah, that's South Australia.
That's South Australia across here.
So that was... Actually, she's right. On the path is Queensland.
Sorry.
Pretty cool.
I want to stay on
Who's going to win the State of Origin tomorrow night? New South Wales.
Blues.
Yes. But there's no Blues here. So the corner is 3 states. Northern Territory, Queensland and South Australia.
Oh my gosh. You got up.
So it's time to juice up because we're going to run out of fuel. We are.
Yeah.
So we got 3 choices. We got Cooper PD diesel. We've got Bullet Truck diesel. I don't know where I got that from. Maybe Mudgee. Or we've got the BP that we fuel up all the time at. So we're going to use that one. So in theory, this 20 litres together with maybe the 10 that's left, that's 30. We do the 140 Ks. I think we would. No filter, no pre-filter. When I say no filter, no stocking, no pre-filter. No worries.
Is this Cuba fuel?
No, this is Sydney fuel.
Oh.
In a Bunnings jerry can. No, Cooper fuel we're going to sell to Drew. He's got pre-filters.
Yeah, I've already put 20 litres of Cuba in Drew's.
Yeah. Well, we put that in ours, didn't we? We stayed there at Poeppel Corner car park quite a bit longer than the others. We juiced up, we cleaned up the tray, had a bit more to eat, and the UHF reception between the convoy wasn't too good in that spot. So the others had hooked up their trailers and made their way to the other side of the pan. So the group had been waiting there maybe half an hour and they were pretty keen to keep going. So instead of taking the long way around the pan, they talked me into coming straight across. A lot of fun, but then we did waste a bit of time after me getting over helping out this 80. All right, come out here. It's actually hard out here, isn't it, to stand on?
My shoe must got stuck in the mud.
No, they're not your shoes, they're his daughter's shoes.
They're
Sarah's shoes. Stop! Oh, that is so stuck.
Yeah, it's on the rail.
That is so stuck. He's getting maybe the winch on you.
I almost fell
If
over
it climbs
too.
back on the max track, you might be right.
My shoes, they look like
Now we're going to listen to this. This is an LS1.
Perfect.
they should be going through this.
All right, listen to that. V8 rumble. Not normally associated with the vehicle you're seeing.
These are back, that's working on this side. No,
No, keep coming back.
go the full length of the track back and we'll move these.
No, it's not going to work. Okay, right hand a bit. You got to stay in the tracks you're in. Right, left, you're dragging, your diff's dragging the top of the mud. Left. Now, I don't think you're going to be pulling him. I think he's just going to winch off you. Yeah, good driving. Got your lockers in? All right, the receiver out of the 79. Hopefully it fits. Yes, baby. Okay, watch out, kids. Go in front of Felix, please. Keep feeding the tracks in for him. Should only have to get him to here, and this is firm. All right, he's sweet now.
Yes, here we go. Keep rolling.
Oh, look what I've just uncovered. A max track. Can you imagine in the wets just of late? There's a max track about 600 mil from the top. It's a green one. It's a cheap one, but it's a max track. Good luck getting it out. Bring the shovel. So you can imagine a couple of weeks ago, that's what they were driving through. That's where they were getting stuck. That's nuts.
Here's another one.
No way. Yeah, there's two in here. They're junk and they're 600 mil down.
This one's not.
You got to get the shovel. Between the claypan and our next camp, we find lots of dunes, and they're getting steeper the further east we go, leading to the end, the biggest dune of all, Big Red. So all going well, and sadly this could be our last camp in the desert. Hopefully we're at Big Red by lunch and Birdsville by dinner. Final night's dinner is Mexican chicken. There was some carnage today. Somehow in the cutlery box a plate got broken, and I believe too one of the airbags is now down to 0, where we were running 8 to 10 to start the trip. And another thing I'll show you in the morning, it's mental how we're not in bigger strife. So you can see when this bolt here came loose, collar and all, it was rubbing on the tank there. So that could have ended up in all sorts of dramas. Imagine putting a hole that low in the fuel tank. I hate to think what could have happened. But again, it was my bad for loosening up the bolt. Now the reason I did loosen up the bolt is so that it would free up a bit of clearance between the saddle and the springs. So a bit of a tip, when you are fitting in your passenger side parabolic spring, make sure that the bolt goes in from the outside. I didn't check that, and the bolt that was in this pack was coming in from the inside. And that's why when the nut came loose, the bolt would have just been hanging there. It's trying to make clearance for itself to come out. So very lucky we didn't put a hole in that tank. Join us in the next episode. We've got all the action from Big Red, crossing Lake Eyre. Whoa!
Whoa, coming in sideways, we're hot. Woo! Nice joke.
Thanks, mate. I'll
No worries.
watch your video.
I hope you enjoyed this one, and as always, thanks for watching. Missed me by that much.